What are three things I love about myself? Oh, three things about I love about myself. What are the three things that I love about myself? Um, well, probably is this thing that I have little bit experience about world, little bit experience about how does people interact, little bit experience about I don't know, like yeah. But there is a couple of qualities that I really like about myself. Is that first quality is a calmness. Okay, yeah, and I am kind of like a something really get this kind of like a quality from my father. My father is a really calm person. Okay, yeah. So it's really good. It's really great because like usually like I didn't really rush towards anything. I think about it. I look for it. I try to analyze it, and then I go through it. Okay, yeah. And as also is this thing now like a being a calmness. I could understand every point of perspective instead of like a I don't know, Rudy, I just like that na ki I feel like having a calmness inside of me. It's a kind of like a something really making me think more, do more instead of say more. Okay, yeah. So I like to be calmness, and this is the kind of like a something quality that I get from my father, and and this is a kind of like a something quality that I really like about myself. Okay, calmness. Another thing is that hope. Yeah, hope means like that I have particular hope in the things that I would do. Okay, let me tell you one thing. In my entire life I've been through so many problems, so many things like it's not really good. Okay, yeah. Like I'm not gonna say that the problem that I faced was really bad, like no one faced that. No, 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 it's not that. Like most of people are actually faced a lot of even more worse problem. I do accept that thing, but it's kind of like a something really that na ki I do wanted to appreciate myself in that particular thing, that like basically is this thing I believe in myself. Okay, that I could be a kind of like a person that I want to be in future. Okay, and for that particular thing I am kind of like a risking my entire life for it. Okay, yeah, yeah, and like basically from other point of perspective, people think that I'm risking my life for doing this YouTube thing and stuff like that. But from my point of perspective, I did not feel that way, because right now I'm not really earning any money, but still I am believing myself that the one day that I could do that particular thing, I could be earn money, and not even earn money, I will be make something really really good with that. And basically is this thing that from last 5 year 4 year since the covid, since I lost my job, I was been through a lot of like ups and downs, mostly downs. Okay, yeah. And like in that particular down I realized myself that I have kind of like a so much hope for me, that like basically I always have a hope, dude. Yeah, I always have that. Like basically even if I'm kind of like a something at lows, I still have a hope that I could do that, and I just do that. That's it. Okay. So basically it's a saying that and as also this hope, this kind of like a something believe in myself, and kind of like a something have that particular hope inside of me, is actually came from my mother. Okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Because actually is this thing that like basically na, like I am 31. Okay, and at the age of 31 you kind of like a somethingly understand the senses of your parents and where it came from on you. Okay, yeah. So it's just like that I understand that like my mother is always be kind of like a something hopeful for this and that. My mother is always want her house and her like husband, her home, this like that, and she get all those things. Okay, yeah. Having a hope in that particular thing is a kind of like a something really that it will get you at the particular period of time. So I think that this is kind of like a something hope that inside of me is came from my mother. And basically why do you feel like that it's a kind of like a something special quality? Well, most of people didn't really have that many hope. Okay, yeah. Like people are actually most of people are actually calculate the life according to the risk factor, according to the money, according to the materialistic thing. Okay. Example is that key, like if I lose the job, then I don't really have a money. So how do I supposed to do that? Or I wanted to start up some sort of career, or I wanted to start up a company. So when this monies came from, okay, this and that, instead of kind of like a something like thinking about a simple step, they're actually thinking about bigger steps, like basically where it money came from, this and that and that. They just think a lot of about it, and after they think about it, they realize that ki they don't really couldn't make it because the required resources they don't really have it, so they just don't really make it. Okay. And how does people, like, why they are actually, like, how does people they think like that? Because they don't really have belief in them, in themselves. Okay, yeah. Themself, or as also is this thing that key, it's a I don't know, dude. Okay, yeah. It's like that na ki I seen a lot of people who quit very easily regarding about everything. Okay, yeah. And most of people are didn't really believe in this thing because of that ki they think that ki it's a kind of like a something risk for them, so they just didn't really want it. So I don't know. Okay, yeah. Maybe it's like, I don't know. Okay, like basically, I am not a kind of like a person should supposed to be judged that ki like they are quitting or really quit or not. I don't know. Okay, yeah. There is a one thing that I'm pretty sure about this thing, that ki I have hope inside of me. Even if the darkness is everywhere inside in my life, I still find some sort of light inside of me and still follows that light. This is the kind of like a something like hope that I have, and it kind of like a something really helped me to very low on my life. Okay. So yes, okay, yeah. So I have this kind of like a something like belief and hope inside of me, which kind of like a something like very good quality, and I'm really proud of myself that yeah, I have this thing. Okay, yeah. And another thing is that ki what makes me so special, or what kind of like a something three qualities and three things that I love about myself is this thing is artifact. Okay. I don't know how much is this kind of like a something really important to me. What is artifact? Okay, the things that you are hearing, this thing is called artifact. Okay, yeah. By the way, it's a kind of like a something a self talk. If you wanted to kind of like understand this thing, in this particular, I'm gonna ask a bunch of questions to myself, and I'm give the answer it properly. Okay, I am doing this thing since 2015. It's been almost like a 11 12 year, third 11 12, yeah, maybe 12 13 year, by the way. Okay, yeah. Not 12 13, like 7 year, dude. It's been 2024. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. So I don't know, I'm doing this thing for a year. Okay. And because of the artifact, because of this self talk, and I'm do this thing every day, by the way. Yeah. I'm not just not kind of like I do this thing once in a week. No, I do this thing every day. After I ate my dinner, I just kind of like a something record artifact. I'm gonna ask question to myself and give them answer. Okay, yeah. Obviously these are kind of like a something very private, because usually I share a lot of kind of like a something in detail thing inside of my life. Okay. But while doing this process, while I'm kind of like a self talk, I usually kind of like a something in another level of my thought process, and I'm just think about so wisely, so deeply, and yeah. And if I wanted to mention this thing, okay, the point that I told you earlier, the calmness and the belief, these are actually powered by the artifact. Okay, yeah. Because I do talk about me every day, about every point of perspective, every questions and stuff like that. It kind of like a something really help me to understand me, to what is exactly inside of me, what is exactly a core thing inside of me, what is exactly a things that I want, and what kind of like a things that I should supposed to do to get things that I want. So it's a lot of thing, dude. It's like, how do I supposed to explain this thing, an entire journey of like a 7 to 8 9 years of journey of kind of like in this particular artifact is like, I don't know. Okay, yeah. until you experience this thing you understand it. Okay, yeah. So artifact is like I started this thing with a very accidentally, but right now it's became something my like I don't know, kind of like yeah. So these are kind of like a simply three things that I am kind of like a simply proud in myself that I have it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is it, and thank you.